set. We are at a tie match at the top. Double gen pop to avoid the deadlock. They do go down. There is a haste status effect. They do have to be careful here. The hatch is going to spawn momentarily. Deadhard could get them the distance to get it too. Shot.
Really smart play on the ace. Oh my god, getting shot through the window.
No longer have distortion, and they are going to teleport here. I think they get there in time. Yes!
Oh, the grab! Yes! That is disappointing.
This is be a 4-man out because.
Yeah, but they will be able to block this. Yo, getting caught on that. Ace coming with the body block. Oh, they were here.
Anything.
Your camera just died, by the way. Welcome back, everybody, Champs of the Fog. I'm joined by none other than my most hated rival, Poggy. I'm kidding. I love you, Poggy. Don't leave me.
Did you say my camera died?
Yeah, your camera's going all wonky for me. I apologize. I blame your computer. Anyway, folks, it's How Did We Get Here versus Luxury. And we're going to be going to our first inside map that we haven't been to today. Midwich. We're going to Midwich, Poggy. It's inside games today.
We're going to Midwich, my favorite. I just love Midwich. That's such a balanced, perfect map.
Do I know you?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know, heard it here first from Poggy. Midwich, great balanced map, and we got some mirror matches coming out because we're gonna have a twins mirror on Midwich. So just a lot of firsts for the day. I'm wondering if there's gonna be even a corrupt intervention. We haven't seen corrupt intervention a lot today because it's inside and survivors get confused. Apparently, it's the Wild West. I have a lot of new firsts for me today. You right there?
I'm Poggy.
Oh my goodness, I can't with this guy. I'm kicking him out. This is the last you'll ever see a Poggy chat. Poggy is dead. Poggart is dead. But you know what's not dead?
Twins.
Victor. Ooh, parking Victor near a corner to see if anybody crawls next. That's a very interesting strat.
That is a strat, for sure. That is a strat. We'll see how well it works for him, Cotton.
Indeed. Walking around, we do see corrupt intervention after all, so survivors will probably be stealthing out for a little bit here. But also, like, how do you... Again, it's one of those maps where how do you keep track of what is what here? Like, what's your clock formation? I want to talk to somebody about the clock formation on this map.
Do you see that corner over there? That one corner to the... where the corner is? That's 1 o'clock. And then the other corner would be, like, 4 o'clock.
Look at this Victor value. That Victor tech is paying off.
Pretty legit. That is really actually paying off. That's kind of intense that that's actually working, and I'm a little bit disappointed that that is allowed to work. It's that good. Like,
honestly, I'm kind of here for it. That's really cool. But yeah, gonna be taking this first chase into another. Again, these are like very nondescript rims for me. One gen already going down though.
We know there's another Triper right over there too.
Yeah, they got 2 survivors around. Someone coming in to take a body
Probably
block
body
even.
block. Yeah.
Very interesting. Wonder if we will see a forced penance. No, we will not. No forced penance. I'm wondering if that might be a mistake on a map like this, where I think body blocks are really, really useful. However, this one again. This is one of the rooms that is a dead zone with no pallet whatsoever. Unless there is a dead hard here to save them, they do have the dead hard, but it's not going to be enough.
No, not quite. Pallet, unless you had like the resilience spine chill thing going on, you know, that's not really going to do it for you.
True, and with that said, that will be first hook coming in for this killer. Ace does get a heal. Wondering if that might have been Ace with Deliverance, possibly. That's why this Nia took the first chase. Also, wondering Thanatophobia is in play as survivors have been injured. The other survivors do know about it. And now just sending out Victor to find another victim here. Though now they're in the blind. We don't know where anybody is.
I don't know a lot about that strategy when you said Deliverance. I mean, I know the Deliverance play, but I mean, like, is that something you save more for the end game, or what do you think?
No, Deliverance. You don't want that survivor going down first. You want to make Deliverance an available resource, and so if your Deliverance survivor is in chase, you will take hits for him. Another gen going off though. Is 2 gens down. However, this is a really good hook to camp. It looks like.
It is a very nice campy area for sure. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on around it. Nice big long hallways on both sides, but you know, you abandon it like this, and it's just they're gonna go right back to it. It's probably gonna want to go back and check on that hook right about now, probably. But find a survivor, so they're gonna chase that instead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they gonna go to second stage?
It's very possible. I would be surprised. I would imagine Ace is gonna be able to get up there and get the save, but yeah, they do get that save.
There it is. Just barely seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Victor has been officially recalled now, and I imagine we might see Twins try to go for a snowball play here. Is that a survivor in the back, or is that a... Okay, it's not a survivor in the back. Having this exit, this side blocked off. Switching back, though, and pushing her out. Getting a little bit stuck, though.
Yeah, that was actually not a bad play.
Yeah, another body block coming in
Ace
here.
with the body block.
Yeah, I'm thinking that not having force penance might be a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, especially on this map, I mean, there's so many corridors and hallways and doorways where it's just body blocking just makes sense, you know? And it's something you can do quite easily. So, I mean, force penance on this map does seem like an obvious choice.
Right. And yeah, not switching back to Victor.
So, I heard a firecracker. Did they just switch to avoid the firecracker blind?
I think, but I think also they realized that Victor is what's needed here. You've got a really safe paladin window setup. Yeah. Getting the down on the Claudette there. Nia trying to come in for the kick, and they actually do get it. And for the homies
that
on
was
Claudette.
close.
What a play.
For the homies, wow. I've never heard anyone call it that. That's ridiculous. Don't ever say it again. For the homies?
I want a divorce, Poggy.
You're fired. You are fired.
I want a divorce.
Who calls it that?
Literally everyone that I know and love, except you. Though I'm debating if I love you anymore. Everybody's injured, so it is 20% slowdown here. However, survivors have done an insane job keeping the pressure off. Jumping through the window.
I mean, while that is true, they have also struggled to complete a 3rd gen, and even though that one was kind of close, it's still... Killer's doing a good job kind of reeling it back in, I think, is what I'm kind of getting at.
Yeah, they haven't had too much... Again, there's not that much regression, it seems like, for this Twins player at the moment. Yeah, Serena's going to be stuck here.
And she's going to go down. Goodbye, Zarina.
I think they were waiting for Dead Hard, but I don't think they were going to be able to get to... Yeah, I don't think there's a Dead Hard on this right. I think it's the Ace. No, it's Nia that had it.
Yes. Nia and probably Claudette.
Indeed, and this will be second hook for this killer.
Because we didn't see it on Ace for sure.
Oh, that is a pain res. So they do have some regression here. Again, more thanatophobia value. Only one survivor resets.
What did you say? Pain res? Or, oh, you said pain resonance. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Pop Goes the Weasel. I don't know why.
It happens. Oh, not quite able to get that slide. And they will be able to get this hook trade here. Yeah, kick on the Victor there. However, Nia is healed.
Funny watching him get kicked.
Nia is healed, and so I would imagine there might be even a 4 the people coming.
I can't get over the animation of Victor getting
kicked.
It's
so good, especially
the sound effects.
As much as I hate hackers, it is pretty funny when you can just like spam the kick animation over and over again. It's so satisfying.
Ooh, tries to go in for the completion.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to complete. I think, yeah, there's a second person on that generator. Unfortunate. And I think we're probably will see a deliverance play from the Aces. I think that is their deliverance target. They do have some good knowledge, though. I don't think you make this pallet. They don't.
That was it. That was deliverance back there. Yep. Ace is off the hook now and broken.
Indeed. Looks like they are working on that corner jet as well through thanatophobia, and they probably will complete it as they are going to go for a basement hook instead.
This basement tends to be pretty gross.
True. Second stage for the Zarina. Victor has been
recalled. Pretty even match. Killer's doing a good job of reeling them back in, kind of snowballing a little bit. Everybody's injured pretty much except Nia, so I mean, it's definitely not going too well for the survivors, but at the same time, they did get 3 gens done, so we'll see how they pull it around.
They get a 4th gen done.
I take everything I just said is taken back. I just take it all back.
The whiff, though,
survivors were killing it.
If they had been able to hit,
Yeah, that was pretty gross.
hit Ace there, that would have been, honestly, that could have been like lights out there.
Yeah,
then you
I
gotta
did
slug,
not
you
know
gotta
they were
basement
working on
hook.
a 3rd gen. Yeah, 4th gen. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Broken status effect off of Ace now as they send Victor back to the other side of the map, probably going to check on their basement hook here. See if
That's what I
any
would
of the
do.
survivors are around. They do get the unhook as
Big
someone
Victor
was
there.
down there.
Ooh,
Yeah, jumping in the lockers. So
it's
they're
a
gonna
play.
trap the
They can get
Nia.
it off though. That's not gonna work because Victor can get taken right off by the other survivor.
No. You can't
No?
rip Victor off of
Is
the
that
locker.
not a thing?
Nope. And they're
I
even
thought that
gonna
was a thing
break
you
off
could
the
do.
pallet so that you can't get down there in time. Good strats from these
Wait.
survivors.
Oh, you know what that was? That was a suggestion by Scott. That's what it was.
Oh. Well, you need to stop watching popular streamers.
I know. I really shouldn't do that. That's. I'm pretty sure he suggested that at one point.
Yeah, 3 stacks of thanatophobia currently, and ooh, maybe a dead hard there. A little bit of
nice.
a trade there. Just a quick pickup for this Nia. And I imagine, unless there's a Scourge hook coming in here, I think Ace might have been able to finish that gen this whole time. We'll have to see if this corner hook is a Scourge hook or not.
It's gonna be rough because this is Nia's first hook too, I think, right?
Second.
Or a second hook.
Yeah, they took chase for the
Is
Ace
it second?
originally.
Yeah.
It was
Yep,
a Scourge hook,
you're
and
right.
it was that gen getting popped.
Nice.
Yeah, slowdown is
Man,
really
this is
work.
really close. Yeah, it is. I mean, I thought they would have probably had that done, but I think the Scourge hook, like you said, is what really set it apart here, and that gives them a chance to bring it back here some more. get some
Oh,
more
man.
points.
Just a lot of whips on this Victor so far.
They're really confusing the camera movement, which is great. That's what you want to do as a driver.
Yeah. I will admit, I don't play Twins too often, so trying to get a hit with Victor does occasionally cause some problems, but I don't... Okay, so they got one single gen, which is probably not the target to go for, but there is another gen that's not a single gen that I'm surprised hasn't been worked on yet.
These gens are pretty far apart too. They could
Yeah.
easily split up and work on these.
They are bottom floor, though, so there's no reason for this Twins player to take any top floor chases.
Absolutely agree. Definitely want to stay on the first floor for this one. And probably a mistake by the drivers not to leave one on the second floor.
Maybe? It's really hard to say. Oh, they have a lot of progress on this single gen. Charlotte gonna block it
Gonna
off
block it
entirely
with
as
Charlotte.
Victor
Nice.
follows the blood.
Very smart plays by the Twins player here. Very great.
And A's
I mean,
able
that's
to come in
just
here,
so
probably
smart.
take a hit. No, they're gonna get around, but they will be able to get the... Oh, they get the hit through the locker.
Oh,
And Ace does get the kick, though.
but I do think Ace will be able to get that up. We'll see.
Yeah, again, Ace is not, or Twins is not going to go upstairs for that.
Yeah, I can see
I would have
that. Yeah,
picked
just
that
not having
gen,
it.
though, if I was... Wait, really?
Was it not regressing? It wasn't
No,
regressing
it wasn't.
then. Okay.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
survivors know that upstairs is a safe place. I imagine after they get this hit, they're going to go back downstairs. Oh, missing it.
Oh no, I definitely would just abandon this chase right now. I would not commit to this at this moment in time.
I wonder if is Claudette the only survivor that has not been hooked yet? And they may be wanting their fourth fresh hook on a survivor like this.
I mean, possibly, but I really, really wouldn't be committing to this. It's pretty much giving the game away right now.
Maybe. I mean, it is a single gen that's available, which is a lot harder to. Oh, missing it.
She's gonna
They
get
do
the
get
kick
the
as well.
kick. Yeah,
Yep.
this is rough.
We need to check on that gen, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta check on that gen. It's gonna go.
Yeah, they do. They
oh
pop
my
it.
god. Yep. There it goes.
And survivors
And
already
Claudette
over
didn't
here.
even get hooked.
However, it is Ace. I think they've only been hooked. No, they've been hooked twice, I think. So this will be a death hook if they are able to get this Ace. However, there is no end game perk, as we know all the perks beforehand. So nothing here to help the Twins out in the situation. They'll probably just try to get a 1K.
Ace with the ducking. Love it. Love to see it.
Oh no! Yeah, Survivor's playing really, really well here. Ace leaving, quite possibly going
Just
to be able to
running
get out.
away.
Oh, it's not the
Just
exit
out
gate,
of
it's
here,
open.
dude. Oh no, Ace. And he's dead on the hook too.
Well, remember, there is for the people in play. They could run over here and possibly get a for the people.
Well, there is no one nearby, so I don't think it's gonna work out.
Yeah, it looks like this will be Death Hook for the ace. So I believe it's going to be a 6-stage 1K? Looking at it.
Yeah, and missing that Claudette, not getting that fresh hook, is going to affect the score pretty dramatically, I think, in the end here. But it was a pretty close game overall, so we'll see.
True. Wait, that's second hook. I thought that was Death Hook for the ace.
What? It wasn't Death Hook?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Death Hook.
So did I, yeah. That's what I said.
Okay.
It was Death Hook. What did I miss?
Yeah, I thought I guess the middle was a, ooh, catching a survivor off guard.
I must have done so much hook trading that I just lost track.
I guess
body blocking and stuff.
Yeah, I guess they deliverance from the middle hook. Oh, they do sneak by though.
Oh no.
Now,
no.
Yeah, Sprint Burst is gonna get them out. They're gonna be able to get the 4-man out here. That is brutal.
That changes everything. Oh no.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Really well played from these survivors. Absolutely insane
Very
play.
nice. Killer got the higher score though. Guiltspire coming in with that score.
That is before
26-302.
Oh, you mean blood? Okay, I was going to say like no.
Yeah, the
think
blood points. What did you think I meant?
I assumed you meant the score that matters.
No, who cares about the score that matters?
I'm
talking
done
about
with
the
you.
blood points. That's all I care about. How am I gonna buy stuff on the blood web if I don't have blood points?
I want a divorce. But yeah, I think that will
You're not allowed.
It'll be a small victory for the survivors. I think it's gonna end up being a 3-point total victory, but we'll see as the refs do calculate that on the other side. And again, this is gonna be a mirror match, so we will be seeing another Twins match on Midwich, and we'll have to see how Luxury's Twins holds up against How Did We Get Here. I'm also curious what build they're going to bring because anything and everything is on the table. I really like that corner tech at the beginning, leaving Victor in the corner just to scope out and see if anybody crosses paths. It was really nice.
Yeah, that and the gen block, which ultimately didn't play out because they committed to Charlotte, I think, too much on the second floor, which was kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is,
Yeah, there's only so much you can do on again, there wasn't that much slowdown, and trying to get pressure against survivors was really hard. Again, usually against Twins, you usually take force penance when you're playing Twins, but we didn't see that. I think if they had force penance, they would have gotten so much value off of that. So
I think just force penance in general on that map is great for probably most killers. So
that's pretty fair. But again, with that said, we'll be getting that second trial set up very shortly. So stay tuned if you would. Stick around for an ad or two. It does help us out on the back end. We do appreciate your patronage, and we'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Gems of the Fog trial number 2 coming in with the second half of the mirror match of the twins on Midwich. I remember when I think it was Dowsy made a YouTube video showing how strong twins could be on Midwich, and since then I've always been scared of them. But you know, Lux gave me hope that twins isn't absolutely atrocious. You can counter them. You just have to have a great 4-man Swift with comms and 800,000 hours in competitive. You know, it's fine.
And if there's one thing I know about Dowsy, being his editor for a lot of things, he does not like being associated as a twins main.
Well, okay, I understand he doesn't want to be like known as the twins main. I know he's a really good killer overall, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember he made a twins video specifically. Yeah, no.
But now he's gonna see this and go, "Oh my God, he's associating me with twins again. Here we go again."
I would be honored if Dowsy would step down into the realm of comp with the degenerates like this, but. Anyway, that said, we are loading in here very shortly, folks. Oh, I love this P3 hook right here. Oh, it looks so veiny and girthy.
Oh, that's so girthy.
Also, worth noting, it's 16-15 in favor of Luxury currently, so Luxury has to cut it out here, but I think they're looking for a place to drop off their Victor to scout. No, they found a survivor. Also worth noting, yes, David is in fact running the Tiger Pants in honor of that as the killer. So, a lot of camaraderie.
Going for the kick, huh?
Hmm?
Not going for that early kick. Oh no!
Oh, totem going down. However, it is outlined in white. It is going to be a Pentimento, and they're going to go straight for lighting up that Pentimento there, not standing any chance. Also worth noting, Thanatophobia. So we know that a totem's gone, the Natophobia is in play, Pentimento just got lit up, and if survivors are well aware, it is Ruin, and Ruin is still here, so very possibly an Undying as well. And honestly, it's not that unexpected. I'm kind of surprised not to see Corrupt, but at the same time, it's an inside map. We've seen a lot of inside maps not have Corrupt today, and this is no exception. And we've seen a lot of Ruin Undying Pentimento, so this is not surprising either. First down for this killer. Not even a gen popping off yet. Such slowdown in power.
Such power.
It's such power. Yeah, that Ruin is still up back there. Question is, can they finish the gen? Again, Pentimento still up, so 30% slowdown, plus the additional 10 from Thanatophobia. These gens are moving at a snail's pace. They do get Pentimento though, so only 10% slowdown now. Can you think about that? And they're buffing Thanatophobia too. Thanatophobia is going to be disgusting in the upcoming patch.
I think all the killer buffs are kind of interesting, but yeah, Thanatophobia is one of them that's going to be super fascinating. Whoa, what was that?
That was a borrow time as they go for the tunnel out on this Fang Min. Fang Min running for their life. Probably going to go upstairs here. Yeah, trade dropping this pallet. Not want to take any chances.
She is broken. What did she get broken from? I missed that.
Oh, Victor's attached.
Oh, okay.
Oh, balance landing there.
I can barely see that. Yeah, I saw the handprints after I looked a little closer.
Yeah, balance landing going to get a little bit of distance here. However, Victor has been recalled, and Fang is living on a lifeline right now. They do go down under the pallet.
Oh, what a shame.
No generator upstairs. Oh, never mind. That is being worked on by David. David committing and going down for it. The 15% slowdown too strong is Charlotte has a very commanding I think you could call it they were in the lead currently.
I would say yeah, this is a pretty strong position for any killer to be in. 2 people on the ground and no gens done. 2 hooks possibly going into a third. I mean, this is just gross.
Indeed, yeah, I don't.
Leaving that door is a good strategy, by the way, for Charlotte to block off.
David got picked up.
Doorways.
No, is that a pickup or is that a unbreakable potentially?
That looked like an unbreakable. I don't see anyone else here.
Yeah, I would agree. That Ruin doing work on that gen, going down anyway over the pallet, and we'll have to see if they come in for a save yet. Does not look
so
like
tempting to knock that door down, isn't it? It's
right.
It's like they look at the door and they're like, oh, I really want to kick it, but I just can't. Gotta leave that door there.
Also worth noting, I think Fang had kinship because she was sitting there for a long time And the bar just recently started moving, so second survivor coming in, I think. No, Jake.
Right.
They do get the hook trade here.
That was so close to being a dead Fang.
It really was. Fang was holding on for the life, but now, unless she's got decisive, she's gonna get tunneled out here. No resources left at all. There you go. You have it. Is there a decisive strike to prolong this chase just a little bit? No, there is not. This is death at 4 gens up still.
Oh, this is going to be a very bad match for the survivors now, and they all can, I think the only thing they can hope for is to do as many gens as possible, but I don't think they're going to make it out of this alive. This Twins is doing too good. They really have to pull something out.
I would tend to agree here. It is a hard bargain to drive here. However, we do see a survivor on a generator, but it's not the gen that David was on. Ruin is still up and has almost completely regressed that gen that David was on initially. We've seen Ruin on these indoor maps just be MVP game after game.
Yeah, I would think a survivor dedicated to hunting down totems would be the way to go for this, but...
We have seen it occasionally in a detective's hunch here and there. Oh no, Jake. Oh no.
Money.
I would kick the door before going for this this hook because I don't know what hook is close enough for this Twins to get.
This Twins is not kicking doors. That is a deliberate decision by this killer to not do that.
Yeah.
I think he sees now that he's not going to make that hook.
Yeah.
But he also doesn't care because he doesn't want to kick the door, and that's part of the strategy.
Ruin does go down finally, so those gens are no longer be regressing automatically. Yeah, that is my biggest issue with maps, especially Midwich and RPD. The hook RNG and spawn logic is so bad sometimes. Like, you won't have a hook the entire bottom floor on the side of the map, and it is like, where do you hook?
Yeah.
Like, it is the hook
And I think
RNG
it's
on
worth
these maps is really rough.
I think it's worth addressing what we just saw happen there, which is that the Jake went down right back into that room where he knows it's too far away to get to a hook. But then the Twins, again, who is dedicated to that, the Twins is dedicated to not kicking that door right now. And so I think that's part of the strategy, is not to do that. And so we'd rather just leave them slugged in that room than kick the door. Like, that's the kind of dedication to the strategy.
Yeah, actually, I totally get it now. I wasn't thinking. I forgot. Yeah, as a Twins player, that would be an infinite against Victor.
Yeah.
No, against Victor, it's an infinite because you're not in chase, so you can vault that window infinitely. And they are crawling away at the last moment, so they will be able to get a hook here. But I'm wondering if the survivors will be able to get a gen or two done during this time. It has taken a long time. Yeah, there's one gen right there. First hook on the Jake. I'm also surprised the Twins hasn't gone to light up their second Pentimento yet. I wonder if it's just not worth it to them.
Thank you to my second Pentimento. I don't know. What does Pentimento do again? I forgot.
Per stack of Pentimento that you get, it has varying effects. Most commonly associated is, obviously the first stack is 30% slowdown across generators.
Indigestion. Oh.
No. I hate you for that
Side
joke.
effects like indigestion, headaches.
I'm done with you. I want a divorce. However,
Chest pain.
they do finish. Yeah, they are going to go. Oh, possible deliverance there from the Jake.
That was deliverance for sure.
Yeah, Nia getting Victor off of her back and is probably going to be able to go and finish that gen that they were interrupted on. Survivors are not giving up without a fight. They said you might have come out of Survivor, but we're getting rid of all your resources. As soon as this Pentimento gets cleansed, all they have is Thanatophobia. Oh, it's the David over here trying to finish that gen. Okay. They're going to go into the next room after all. Yeah, I think they were able to make this. This is a fairly safe pallet, in my opinion. Oh, they do mind game them, though, spinning around just enough. I'm not the only one that got nauseous. But now Victor's out, and can they make it to the sixth pallet? I don't think they can. No, they're not able to jump in the locker either. Yeah, that was a deliverance.
No hook over here, really. I think the nearest hook's around the other corner.
Quite possibly. I know where they, yeah, see, like, you've got two hooks on this part, but that means that this area below this has no hooks, which is so backwards in my mind.
A little weird.
Just a
little
bit.
backwards.
Uh-oh, Jake getting
Jake, your
caught up
turn.
as well. All that's left is Nia. David does get picked up, however. I wonder if that's Soul Guard. They could have expected Pentimento and brought in Soul Guard. Oh no, Nia.
I guess that would make sense.
Yeah. Soul Guard is really, really nice. I love that perk personally. But regardless, unless Nia also got the pickup, I don't know yet. Jake also getting picked up as well. Survivors are resetting, but they are all injured. It's 50% slowdown. Oh no! Jake going down. David might be going down as well.
Oh, David, why didn't you go for the kick? Oh my gosh.
Maybe a bit of hindsight 2020 there, not realizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that might be a misplay. It's critical here.
That is almost required when one survivor in your little team of 2 goes down from a victor kick. I mean, for victor, you got to kick him like immediately.
True.
Like, you can't run away from that. That's counter to the normal strategy for this.
I would agree, and I'm wondering if Nia's just trying to get this gen done. She is unafraid.
Oh no!
They
Man,
must have
that's
Soul
probably
Guard.
GG.
That's the only way you'd commit to this if you had Soul
no.
Guard. I am surprised.
No.
Or
This
maybe
might
they just
be
wanted
able
a
to wrap it
second
up
set
now.
of points. I don't know. Oof.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a total of 45% slowdown currently on that generator. So, oof, big oof.
Looks like we got no unbreakables, no nothing, just bunch of dead survivors.
Yeah, Soul Guard would have happened by now. However, we might see that whole bit come into place where they've only got a minute left on the ground. They've slugged a lot, and we've seen a lot of bleedouts today. Way more bleedouts than we usually see. So this killer
And just
has
think
a
about
minute.
like how easily this game could have gone the other direction if David didn't run away when Jake went down, and instead just kicked Victor. Like that would have just completely
True.
changed what's happening right now.
It's a very good point. Also worth noting, so yeah, the Nia is a fresh hook, so that's 6 points awarded to the killer effectively because they're on hook. However, that means that the last 2 stages, this killer, yeah, never mind, they do find David, so potential of 5 stages here could be lost. Oh, Victor not able to park because they're too close to the hook.
That's unfortunate.
They should probably be able to hook this David, I think.
And there's enough time. There's enough time to get the David at least picked up. Jake's gonna die on the ground, but the David gets up.
Unless, okay, there is a hook there, but yeah, they will not be able to hook this, and I'll say David's the best one to hook in this scenario for the twins, as I believe Jake has been hooked twice now. David has not, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a full 6 points there, reward to the killer, so they're only going to be missing 1 here, it looks like, against the Jake, as the bleed out is probably going to happen.
Trying to find him, but I don't think it's gonna happen now.
Yeah, Jake will end up bleeding out here. I know the survivors were really hoping that David would be the one to bleed out, denying the killer 6 full points there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there they have it. You will get that full fresh hook state from David and the Nia. So it is a 4K, but not in points. It is only going to be 23 points to 6 for this trial, but it is more than enough for Luxury to clinch out the victory in set number 1. No Soul Guard. It was just the Unbreakable. No Soul Guard. I'm kind of surprised.
Too, actually.
Interesting, but regardless, really, really well done. And we'll be going into set number 2 here very shortly, as we are going to be going to... Sorry, folks. I don't know what this map is. It is labeled map number 2 under my schedule, so we're going to be surprised by what it is.
Blue.
But we're not going to leave it up to surprise too much, because it's going to be a Legion mirror. A Legion mirror in comp. I haven't seen Legion played unironically in comp since, like, I think my days in Vigos at the very beginning. It is,
yeah,
it has been a long time.
Not a very commonly chosen killer for comp.
Yeah, for obvious reasons. Like, honestly, I think Legion is just usually a better Michael Myers. You have an ability to at least get survivors injured pretty well, and so it leads you to be able to use more perks better, like Thanatophobia. But other than that, I don't really see
more
it.
for blood point farming, I think. More than anything else.
Absolutely. It's like Legion and Doctor are like my favorite blood point farmers. So, oh goodness. But with that said, we'll be getting this third trial underway very shortly, folks. So stay tuned. We do appreciate you sticking around and watching. We'll be back very shortly, I promise.
And action.
Welcome back, everybody, to Champs of the Fog, third trial of the day. I was informed by a mod in chat that we're going to the game, so even crazier that we're going to see Legion on the game. But you know what? I've seen Stranger Things. And in fact, I have. I've seen season 4. Great season, by the way. Stranger Things, please come back to us. We're very desperate for Demo Puppy.
It's terrible. Worst show I've ever seen.
I'm done with you. I want a divorce right now. Send me the papers. I'll sign them. Anyway, with that said, we're going to be loading in here very shortly. We've seen 2 matches on the game today. Again, one was Nurse, and it was dear goodness, but it ended up in a bleed out, which is just... Of all the matches I have ever casted for COTF in Dead by Daylight, today has been by far some of the best matches, maybe possibly the best matches I have seen in a long time. They have been so fun and so unique. Go back and watch them if you haven't. Just so good. So good.
Yeah, that's whatever you were talking about for you. So here we go,
What?
back into the game.
I'm done with you. I want a divorce. And again, just what a weird build that I'm looking at. What? I am seeing a funky build here, folks. But with that said, again, no corrupt intervention. We do see the iridescent button, which makes sense. You've got a billion pals to deal with, and the Legion pin as well. So the broken status effect will be applied to any survivors that mend themselves. And they're gonna corner this Nia. Oh no, there's no pallet. Nia's going down here, folks. Under the pallet, but going down regardless.
Ah,
That's
insane.
insane.
Unlucky.
Absolutely insane.
Probably. I mean, maybe this is just a cracked Legion, and we were all wrong about Legion not being good in comp. Like maybe that's the thing we're
not
about to
gonna get
learn
this
today.
hook.
Oh,
They
but
should have gone for the
but
top hook.
door.
They're not going to make it.
But the door. Oh,
The inside map hook
too far.
is going to be just enough breath of life for this Nia, though. We'll have to see if they're able to get to a safe spot. They're running back into that exact same spot again, but little does Nia know it doesn't matter. There's a hook upstairs. Also, you see that white toad over there? That's a pentimento, my dude.
Does the killer know about the hook upstairs? Is that what they're gonna go for?
Yeah, they're just gonna go
I was
for
gonna
it
make
now.
sure, like we see it, right? But we're not in the killer's head, so
the
maybe they
killer-
didn't. You know.
The killer didn't realize that it's the ice room right there and that the hook on the inside of the ice room. So they thought it was just around the corner, not having to walk fully through it. So unfortunate there, but
It can be hard to orient yourself on this map. I understand completely. Ooh, trying to get the drop. Does actually get it, but probably should have vaulted that first.
Indeed. Also worth noting, survivors are well aware now it is ruin, so possibly a ruin undying situation here as the totem is still up. Pentimento not
If I'm being
lit just
honest,
yet.
it looks like they wanted to vault that, but then like missed it. Maybe they clicked the wrong
Maybe.
button out of a panic, possibly, because it had the impression like, of course it dropped. I'm gonna vault the pallet, but
Right.
pressed the wrong button. I don't know. Tough one. It's not in their head, like I said before, but
Anyway,
I
regardless,
think-
it ended up working out for the Fang. Maybe
I think
balance
Nia's
landing?
got enough pallets. I'm not sure. We'll see. No balance landing. No.
Going
Yeah,
down over the
that's,
pallet. Oof.
Are we gonna see a DS here?
DS
That was
would
an
be very
interesting choice
useful.
to use that.
Nia,
That's actually really clever.
That's Fang.
Oh, dang.
Little bit of a
Why?
questionable moment there. I don't know.
Yeah, like why are you here? What's going on?
Oh, look at these two hooks back
So-
to back. Oh,
That's
wow.
so lucky.
Okay, we were talking about
That's
RNG
gonna be
being
a
bad for
double
killers,
hook.
but
Yeah, right now this is bad for survivors for sure.
yeah, this is about to be really, really rough. Again, Thanatophobia is known per 10% slowdown.
We can't really blame the RNG for this. What's happening right now? We can only really say why was the Fang there in the first place.
Okay, that is fair.
But,
Fang was definitely a little
you
bit
know.
out of position. They are going to be able to get the save, though. Taking a hit. It's going to be 3 stacks of Thanatophobia. They see all
I mean, taking
survivors.
hits doesn't really mean anything. Everybody takes a hit against Legion.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a stay injured kind of game when you're playing against Legion.
Unless you're Death Hook, yeah. Oh, Survivor did stick around.
much.
Gonna get the unhook here. Borrow time.
And Fang with the borrowed.
Yeah, you're just gonna go straight
Nice.
for the tunnel here, though.
That's what I would do.
Yeah,
Especially in a
everybody's
comp
injured.
game.
Well, except for David.
Yeah.
However,
David was
this is
almost
a good loop though against killers.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong area, especially when you jump back downstairs. You got those god pallets downstairs as well, so we'll see if she can get to that one. One of them is broken, I think, or did
Yep.
they just vault it? I'm not actually sure.
Dropping another.
But there are 2 god pallets down there.
Okay, there's like a billion god pallets on this map though, for being fair. David
Wait,
doesn't
true. Here's
care.
another one right here. This here also a god pallet.
Right.
There's a lot of them.
I would have loved to see
So, yeah.
dissolution, honestly, on this map.
I mean, it really is interesting that we would take, you guys would bring one of the least competent comp killers
Mm-hmm.
and then also put them on one of the most pallet-heavy survivor-sided maps in that sense.
I mean, I think the teams might have agreed to mirror matches, so they might have.
Oh, I get it.
Might have just talked
It's
down and said,
just
you know what, we'll
interesting.
take Legion. The mod squad is known
It's
for
like,
setting up
man.
such things. Yeah, Ruin's just
No,
absolutely demolishing this team.
it's mirrored games, so it works fine, but it's just funny.
Indeed. Oh my goodness, there's 2 known survivors as well. No one going for the unhook just
Goodbye,
yet.
David. Goodbye, David. Oh,
Nope. They did make that pallet.
No goodbyes. So we're looking at right now 4 hooks for the killer with 2 on Nia. So Nia's on death hook, and Fang will also be on death hook after this one. So that's going to be 2 on death hook with 2 generators done. It's really anybody's ticket right now. It just depends on who kind of pushes back the most at this point, I think.
True. I would say the killer, like for all intents and purposes, the killer has done incredibly well.
Trying to camp it. Trying to camp to this death, I think, and that's probably a smart play.
I don't know why the
David?
injured survivor came in for the unhook when the healthy survivor left.
The healthy guy he just ran away like he
Bit
didn't
of a
commit,
misplay.
so yeah, that was not too smart. But it happens.
Yeah, Nia does finish a generator though, as I think the Jake ended up immersing. No, they're over here. Ruin is still up though. Ruin has just been MVP every single game we've seen so far. They haven't even had to like go and light up their Pentimento yet. The gens have just been so slow.
Maybe David thought he had Iron Will, and that's why he went for it. He's like, you'll never hear me. And it turns out he's like as loud as Bill, grunting in pain. Oh no, another god. Well, this isn't really a god palette, but it certainly
It's
feels like
effectively a god palette. It is a incredibly
all
safe
of
loot.
these feel like a god palette, yeah. And
I
gonna go
say
down
that way
anyway.
too soon, apparently. David does have Deliverance, it looks like, though.
It is a pretty safe loop in general, though, I would say.
But I say, yeah,
think
you
it
need to
just-
go back to the ice
I think they're
room.
panicking. I think they're panicking too much, the survivors right now, and that's what's kind of causing their demise. Of course, Nia going down. That was her death hook, and she's probably like, "Oh my god, I can't go down, guys! I can't go down." You know, kind of not staying calm, and that's kind of biting him in the butt.
Forcing the decisive strike here on the David. Interesting moment. Yeah,
It is what it is.
With
And a blind
with
too.
a cheeky blind
Gross.
to boot.
We're
Very
We're
cute.
getting some memeing going on here.
I don't know if it's memeing or just trying to bully.
No, it's not. It's not memeing, but it is funny.
We haven't seen a lot of these games result in bleed-outs, though. Again,
There's that other god palette.
because the RNG, the hatch
David?
is not
Hello?
fixed like it
David?
is on other games.
What happened to David? He had an opportunity to get so much distance there, and he just didn't. What happened?
I don't know. Now they're going for that Pentimento light up. I'm wondering if they're going to do like previous games and slug for the 4K, or if they're just going to take the hook and accept that RNG is probably going to factor into this hatch spawn. Again, a lot of really crazy hatch spawns today on these indoor maps.
David, I mean, I'm not trying to insult the man or nothing, or you know, but he just like stopped running on that box. He's like, you know what? Forget about it. I'm done.
I will
Like-
say, the rubber banding since the past couple updates has gotten really bad in some games. I've had several games
And that
myself
could
where
be.
survivors just stop abruptly for no reason.
That really was. Now that you say it, that really did seem like it might have been rubber banding. I hadn't actually considered that. Someone in chat really quick, they asked what is RNG? That is random number generator. It just means like some random things that happen that we can't control. They're just part of the game system.
Yep, that is, and again, that is one it is one of the great things about Dead by Daylight, and one of the things that is also an Achilles heel, is RNG
Yeah.
keeps this game very fresh and vibrant and interesting every single time you load in, because you don't know exactly what you're gonna expect, but at the same time, there is that high to the wall side RNG where it's like the top 1% or the bottom 1% where you get absolutely gut-wrenching 3-gens that can't be broken as a survivor. Or as the killer, you get a hook spawn where there's nothing in the side of the map, and oh wow, they're actually really close to this this hatch. They were really close to that hatch
Hatch is
spawn.
closed though.
Yep.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, I mean, just imagine like what kind of comp would be possible if you could build your own maps in this game. You know,
There has
like
been
if you
a
could
lot
place
of
the hooks
talk.
where you want, pallets where you want, that kind of thing.
There's been a lot of talk about if for the sake of custom games, obviously, if behavior allowed for the generation of maps based on inputting a seed. And so people would be able to go through and find, certain seeds that are like really well spread out and balanced and interesting, but having a pool of 60 to 80 different seeds that are all really well balanced. The tiling's really nice. Everything's consistent. I will say, and again, like I don't blame behavior. It's not really their concern to make seed generation a thing, but it would be a really nice thing if they could.
It would be.
bonus.
I don't think we're gonna see that anytime soon, but
Yeah.
it would be really nice. I mean, they're doing a lot more to the game in terms of health, which is great to see. And I think given that, once the game feels a little bit more stable and healthy, maybe they will have time to look at such things. We'll see.
Also worth noting, I forgot that the survivors can see it when it happens, and I probably should have pointed it out because I forgot that they can see it. It wasn't Undying, it was Thrill of the Hunt. I forgot because it got cleansed instead of Ruin. I forgot that when you cleanse Thrill of the Hunt, you also know that you're cleansing it. So, sorry, I probably should have called that out, but it was just a really weird perk to bring. So I thought that was really interesting.
How dare you forget that?
I'm sorry,
wrong with
Poggy. But with
You're
that
supposed to be a
said,
professional here.
strong 4K for the Legion on that map, and we'll have to see how the survivors for Luxury face the exact same killer as for this final trial. It, in fact, remember, a mirror. And I'm very curious what Legion's also going to bring. What kind of a build? Obviously, Thanatophobia is a shoo-in. You're probably not going to take Corrupted Intervention, but I'm very curious what other things. I personally, because again, when I played comp early, I played a lot of Legion as one of my favorite killers and found out rather abruptly that Legion's just bad. But I want to see Jolt. It's a small enough map. I think you could play Jolt on this personally.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay. You thought there for a long second. I was like, is he insulting me in a second, or am I?
No, I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that would probably work pretty well. I mean, especially on this map.
But with that said, we'll be getting that next trial underway very shortly. Again, Luxury will be taking the match point here, the first set point as well. So now all is at the table is the set point for this one. However, how many generators did how do we get here get done? 2, 3? Yeah, I don't imagine Legion will be able to hold out, but we will see nonetheless. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in just a minute. Again, one final ad break for y'all before we go, and we do appreciate it. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. To the
Hello,
final...
everybody.
Oh.
I'm done with you. I'm killing him. You're not gonna see Poggy again. I'm killing him. There's gonna be blood splatter all over the screen. I can't. We're going into the final trial of the day. It's gonna be Guiltspire on the Legion. One last game on the game. Be loading here very shortly, folks. Stay tuned. And oh, good skin from Legion too. I love this skin.
I don't know the skin, but I like the knife.
Oh yeah, very, very nice. And just, they do have corrupt intervention, surprisingly. I'm not sure I would have done corrupt on this map, but you know, when the win con is, hey, you have to 4K before they finish X number of gens, it's a hard task to achieve. So we'll see how it works out. They do find their knee. A sprint burst is going to be really nice to get him away from the Legion just for a little bit. We'll see if they go into the frenzy here. Same add-ons from the last one as well, as that is the Eerie pen and the Eerie button and the Legion pen. Two survivors already doubling up on a generator in the corner over here. Yeah, but I say that's not the right way to go there, as that is blocked off. That's what I'm saying. Like the RNG for how this gets blocked off is so weird sometimes. Ooh.
I mean, you know, they're rocking the same add-ons, but you know, why fix what already works? Yeah. It's strong pair of add-ons. So
you missed a prime joke here, Poggy. I am ashamed.
I wasn't.
Don't
I'm
fix
not
what
gonna
ain't broken.
participate.
Get it? Because it applies the broken status effect. Oh, I think
That's
the
hilarious.
Legion just realized that you can't go that
Should
way.
be a comedian.
I should
Yeah.
be. Oh, not able to get that in time. Just rough. One
That's
gen down
unlucky.
already.
And it's a guard palette too.
Yep. Thanatophobia in play as well.
Freaking God
5%
palettes.
slowdown here. As Ruin does eat away at this gen a little bit.
Gonna make that. Try though. definitely a good try.
Indeed.
The free break and an injure though.
Yeah, they're not even gonna bother to go after that. They're gonna let them heal and go after this Meg instead.
Nope. He said, nah.
Good use of power there just to keep going. Not a lot of distance made by this Meg in the meantime. They do have plenty. Like I love looking at a pallet and then seeing in the background a pallet, and knowing in the next tile after that a pallet. Ooh,
That's a
do
little rough.
interrupt. Nia does get interrupted from that lens.
It hurts me deep inside everything you just said about, oh, there's a pallet here. All right, so where are we going to go next? Oh, to that pallet right there in eye shot. No, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
kind
a
of just
mood.
how this map is.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do not like this map, honestly. It is one of my least favorite maps.
Oh.
I'm
So
a
it looks
killer
like
man,
we're
though.
going to just abandon that one and go for another injury opportunity.
Yeah, I mean,
Faking?
everything is
Is that a
thanatophobia.
fake?
Maybe a dumb tech, but also maybe not wanting him to get the vault initially, but I don't know. Ruin does go down, so that's... Yeah, those gens are no longer aggressing just from basic pressure.
That's not the play. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, but the dead heart saves him. Oh.
Man, I...
Remember, next patch, no more dead heart for distance. That's
True.
going away.
I am more than
Don't
okay
get
with that,
used to it.
too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, just eating through pallets, but the survivors all know they have a billion pallets to spare here.
They're not even healing or anything. They're just hammering out gens right now, I'm guessing.
Oh, they were
What?
worried about a
Uh-oh.
generator
He
over
lost
here?
him? What just happened? He kind of like got turned around and maybe lost his...
Oh, and there is the latch.
Oh,
There's the generator
no.
to tie the
Gets
match
around
right
the
there.
Claudette too, not able to get the body block. And that is, yeah, that's the tie generator.
Which unfortunately, due to the
And-
nature of the scoring, because of the previous previous set being a win for Luxury, this will be a match win for Luxury as well as both sets.
I don't think Guildspire is going to be able to pull it out from this one. I mean, he's got 2 gens already finished, but only 2 hooks, and that's too even keeled, I think, and actually too much for the survivors. So that's probably going to be it.
Yeah, again,
We'll
this
see.
map is just
Anything
super
could happen.
difficult.
I don't want to rule it out yet, but yeah, I'm kind of ruling it out. Let's be real.
Yeah, again, it's just really hard. And this map is very, very strong for survivors, a billion pallets. And then on top of that as well, you also have Legion, which is not the strongest killer in the killer arsenal.
And these survivors are definitely handling it better than the last team did,
Mhm.
unfortunately. So it's not really working out for Guildspire, but you wanted it to. Like I was rooting for him, you know, because founder of Champions of the Fog and all that stuff, you know. But you know what? No bias here. Get wrecked, Guildspire.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna fire you. Anyway, third gen flying
He never
off here.
hired me. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
I'm a volunteer.
Good looping from this Claudette here. Trying to come back in window
bad at
tech,
all.
but not able to get it the second time. No, I think that somebody's upstairs, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get their power to go up there in time. I wouldn't mind if they extended Legion's power by like maybe a second. It feels like it's
It
just
really wouldn't be that bad.
It's so easy to just run away. So, that said, all stars are
I
injured, so
feel
it
like
is full
base kit
20%
should be a little
slowdown.
longer.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but we will see. Again, I won't say anything until after we see these perk patches come through. As again, I am so happy to see some changes coming in from behavior. It's gonna be really sweet. Another pallet.
And another.
I wonder if they're just trying to break
There's
every single
more
pallet
of
on this map. I think it's what we're going for at this point.
Is it a challenge? Are we doing an Obstarva challenge?
Jeez. All right, chat. I need someone to tell me how many pallets have been broken this game.
I wasn't counting, but it feels like, I don't know, like 200 or 300.
It's like a billion, and another one. Another pallet. They continue to
However
still
many money Bill
find-
Gates has, I don't know.
Good grief. It just hurts. It hurts me so bad because
It is
I play killer
very
a lot.
painful.
I know how this feels in this map. I hate this map for a reason.
But you know, the more I study where we're at right now, the more I realize that they are kind of running short now on pallets, at least in the more of the areas where the generators seem to be. So we'll see if this works in his favor at all or not. With 2 generators left. Oh gosh, it's so close.
Hey, guess what? Another pallet.
I don't know if this one counts as another pallet.
It does.
Because it's so close to the exit gate.
I mean, she's gonna be able to get away. If there was a pallet here, she would have been fine. But yeah, we're not able to quite get away. And the crazy thing is, there's still a god pallet back in that room too. There's so many pallets.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
word.
that generator's probably gonna pop too. I think that 5th generator is just on its way out the door any second now.
Very possible. Little bit of progress over here. Oh, Survivor is injured though. Not going for that window. Is there a pallet on this side? Probably. Yeah, there's a pallet there still.
Dead
Oh my
Hard. You
word.
forgot about the dead hard.
Ooh, but they get hit over the. Oh, the 2 god pallets by. Oh my word.
Misplay. There's still 2 god pellets over here.
Yeah, there's still 2 god pallets above the basement. I'm just like, oh my word. I'd be throwing up right now.
The thing is that generator is done, so there's no reason to bring the survivor over there. So it could, you know, it's probably better not to. Just stay away from those god pallets. You don't have the time to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I just realized.
Definitely need to kick a gen.
This is the problem with the balancing. They 5th gen in the middle of a kick too. Good
Way
night.
over there.
Yeah, this is the problem with balancing.
Good
They
night
took
indeed.
all the pallets that should have been on Midwich and put them on the game. Someone in behavior missed a memo that was passed down, and they put all the pallets that should have been on the on Midwich. They just put them all in the game. Someone missed a memo. I swear.
What was that body block all about?
Probably because Nia's death hook. And I
Claudette
imagine they
hasn't
want to
been
try
hooked
and
out,
get the 4-man out here. However, Nia did not drop there, so they should be able to,
remember
with
Claudette being hooked.
coordination, get a. Oh man, Claudette took that body block and immediately got healed too.
That's unlucky.
However, they will be taking it here.
This is a danger zone because it's downstairs. This could really play against these survivors. It depends on how they play it now. Too many people injured. It's going to be so close. Do not forget about that dead hard.
Yeah, you have Dead Hard here, Dead Hard off the
He's going to
top.
hold it. I just saw it. There it goes. He's
Is there
down.
a decisive? No, wait, they had a decisive already, didn't they? No, they haven't.
They already had one, no?
No, there is no decisive.
Not
Everybody's injured.
Not on him, no. So I don't think they're going to go in for the save here. I would just leave
I think you
personally at
can.
this point. But I don't think it's worth it, though.
Uh-oh.
Giving more hooks to Guildspire at this point.
Nia has
They're
her-
already ahead on the points with the generators, so I mean,
I was about to say, Nia totally has that sprint burst
99
99.
sprint burst.
Oh man.
There's a smart bait for sure, and it's not going to be enough for Guildspire to catch up. So there you go. Nia is out, and the bait gets the hook save, and he's going to be out of here too. So that is GG with all survivors out.
Yeah,
Life
that
is pain.
brutal. It doesn't pay to be a killer main in Dead by Daylight. It's only pain and suffering.
Like, as soon as I saw that sprint burst, I would have turned my ass around. Like, there's just no way.
Well, there was a chance
that's
that if they
awful.
took the pallet over the drop down, they would have had it. But they also really just didn't stagger on that drop down.
No, I get your point. I just, as soon as I saw the sprint burst, I would have known it was bait. Just turned around and went back to the hook.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I was waiting for that 99 sprint burst too. We know that she had sprint burst, so. Oh man,
From the beginning.
rough game. Again, it's the game. What can you say? But with that said, that will be the win for Luxury. So congratulations, Luxury, on your victory in GGWP to the Mod Squad. And that is going to be the last trial of the day. But remember, we got more matches tomorrow. I don't believe it starts right at 12, so stay tuned for that. Again, join the Discord in the chat if you want to see those times and postings for any kind of updates as soon as they happen. As I don't believe there was a 12 o'clock. I think it got moved around, so it's only going to be a 2 and 4, but we'll have to... No, it's a 12 and 2 tomorrow. Yeah, 12 and 2 is currently what's on the books tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. That'll be Guildspire hosting that. With that said, I've been your host, littlerugaard. I've had an absolute blast today. I hope you have as well. And Poggy, thank you for joining me, sir. I do appreciate it.
What?
What?
Oh, we're still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Oh.
I can't with you.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a great one. You've been watching Champions of the Fog, folks.